So there I was, sat in pub, rubber-dub-dub with me great big tub. Saw this bird, I went and had a word, wanted to pull her like now Top said. I says, alright love, how's Vadu? I'm up for a bit. I says, how about you? And she turned round and walked away, and I mooned her and we all went, way.
I mooned her and we all went, way. How's it going, Cal?
I'm alright, mate, but I could hear you through that then.
I know you could. I kept unmuting myself just so you could hear me sing, just to add a little bit of spice to intro, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I've had to zoom out to accommodate Cal again.
Well, I can go away if you want.
You know, no, it's fine. So I'll be back here if anybody needs me. So
elevated Christmas twig.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. Yeah, it's all right. It's been on Monjaro, hasn't it? But apart from that,
are you liking it?
Yeah, it looks well, mate. It looks well.
It's so shit.
Some might say it's bare.
Yeah, but I like that. No lights on this side at all for some reason.
Is that the only bit? Is that the only bit you've done in this studio of yours?
Give me. I've actually done everything apart from first shelves that my dad put up, which is wonky ones.
You mean alt shelves?
No, I put the other shelves up. There's 4 now. Right, the ones connect to each other.
All right. Okay. You know? Nice, mate. No, he's looking well. Can you? You can't zoom out now, can you? So people can't see it. Those that aren't. No,
you're the guy with the controls, mate. So you could zoom out.
I can't zoom out on you. It's your camera, innit?
I don't know. I think I've put a narrower lens on for my vids. I could put the wider one on and it could see everything up to walls.
But then
you'll be like secret things on this wall that I don't want to show.
All right, okay, fair enough.
It's not weird, by the way, in case anybody thinks it's somewhat weird, but it's not.
Cal, do you want, before we get started, do you want to talk the audience through some slight changes we're making to the show going forward?
Yeah, if you want. We're going to do it as video format, guys. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be exact same. It's probably going to be the same length. It'll probably be like an hour still, but we're going to do it as a video format instead. That's going to be what it happens. And I think, well, we don't know what day we're going to film it on yet, unless it is Mondays still.
Probably Mondays, I would say. But it can be whenever, mate. Whenever. We're going to. I get to go to Callum Fowler HQ, Fowler Towers, don't I? So it's.
Yeah, and then we're going to film something else as well. So they're going to be 2. So you're going to get more things, but you have to compromise and only get videos instead of live.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So one will go on yours, one will go on mine, and we'll work out what's going on each going forward. But we'll still be here every week, as we've said. But we're going to slightly tweak the format a little bit and see if we can produce some more stuff for you as we get together and sort of.
You sold it better than me there. And I want to have a spaceman helmet when I'm sat around my table as well.
What about your spaceman helmet? I'm going to say.
How have you got it like that? Have you just got it playing out your speakers?
Yeah.
But how does your mic not pick it up then?
Because it's a condenser mic, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, good point. Fair. You've got me there.
Yeah, I have got you there. You've got one under the table, haven't you?
I have, but it just won't fit in. Well, it will fit into that. I've just got too many gizmos going on, guys. So yeah, with this shit mic.
Yeah, you're running before you're walking out at a minute with all this fancy Dan equipment.
Yeah, but then you get fast quite quick. You know what I mean? If you like reaching for stars. If you reach for the stars, oh no, this is the one. If you reach for the moon, you land on the stars, Jim.
Is that what it is? Is that what they said to you in Barnsley?
Yeah. No, in Barnsley they say, get up to pit. That's what they say. Right time, mate.
Forget about stars, lad.
Get that royal house
down that pit. Go down with Canary. Anyway, right. So we are talking football. As always, we are talking Yorkshire's finest when it comes to the football. And as always, first up.
I'm waiting for Harrogate Town to pop up on screen. I'm so excited.
There you go, mate.
Yes.
There you go.
Come on, Harrogate.
Harrogate have stopped the rot. You are trying your best now, aren't you, to rush and see where they are and what's happening. But don't worry,
yeah, I'm not going to lie. I had League One table up because I just thought we'd skip over this. But yeah, they're still crap though. The 23rd.
They are. Look, I mean, it says it on screen as well that the 23rd. So you didn't even have to look for that, did you?
Yeah. But nice.
They had been losing quite a few games in a row, hadn't they? I think.
They don't win any. They lost 6 in a row at one spell not long ago. They still don't win any. They're still probably going to go down.
They're looking poor out there, to be honest. I mean, small club, even at the level, I would probably say, which...
Oh, yeah, they're a part-time side, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Well, they were for a long time.
Well, yeah.
Not now. They're not going to be now in League Two.
They've got some part-time Leeds fans, haven't they, when Leeds are winning.
Yeah.
But
if there's one Harrogate fan that watches either of these, even if you're watching it on replay after, tell us. I don't think there's one. I don't think there's one guy.
Yeah, but it gives us a nice little ease into the show, doesn't it? And then we can sort of get into the swing of things by the time we talk about this next side, which is the mighty Millers, Rotherham. 1-1. Wickham, it's knocked them down in league a little bit, but still riding the wave of momentum. Rotherham, I don't think it's a bad result at all.
They've not lost in ages in league.
I know. They're doing well, Rotherham.
They haven't lost in September.
Look at this record though. They've won 6, they've drawn 6, they've lost 6, they've scored 20, and they've let in 20. Can't get much more.
It's most middle at road side you've ever seen, isn't it?
It's the most. But for them, they're on upward curve, aren't they? It's not.
Oh, definitely.
It's not other way around where they've been struggling. So the draw knocks them down the table a touch. I think they were 11th last time we spoke, but Wickham are above them. Wickham are on a decent run themselves.
They're on a really good run. They're top of diff for the last 10 games, form-wise. Wickham.
It's a good result again for Rotherham. And I think after me and you, to be fair, we had a few. Well, I'm still not convinced by Amshaw as a gaffer.
I'm not. I'm definitely not.
But he's doing a job in here at the moment. You can't say anything else other than he's doing a decent job.
They're in the games all the time and all now. Like that definitely weren't a thing at start. And I think the mental side of things were just shot on it at start. They were getting slapped up and they looked happy to do it and all. They just looked like they're happy to be there to start with. But that's definitely changed. Yeah, they're doing well, Rotherham. Got to give them the props, haven't we, when they're there?
I'm going to have to sort this out because I look really low now compared to you because I've zoomed out.
You just sit where you want, mate. I'm just over here. I'm just corner.
I will.
Corner.
Do everything to accommodate you, but there you go. Right. Next up. So Rotherham, decent result there against Wickham. Pleased for them with that. Next up, Donny Rovers.
That's big.
Up to 18th. That is a really big result because, yes, Peterborough, in terms of position-wise, they're down in 21st. But they looked like they were starting to turn a corner under Luke Williams. And now, Donny, who were plummeting and free-falling, they were free.
Ugh.
Free.
Ugh.
Come on.
No, I'm gonna leave it there. Are you
too famous to sing on stream now?
Shut up, man. I was too famous before I met you, mate. So that's just not happening.
In fact, do you want a little segue there? Do you want to tell everybody the message I sent you the other night?
I forgot. I actually can't remember. Oh shit! Yeah. You're doing it Uber. Yeah. I didn't even tell my mates that. I only messaged him. I've not told mate. I was just speaking to my mates and I didn't even tell them. Yeah, you go on. You do it. You're the story.
So, I'm out. I've got a little side gig in Uber, which when I decided to go full time on YouTube, it was a sort of deal breaker with Mrs. that she would saying like, yeah, but you are leaving guaranteed money employment for YouTube, which is fair.
Especially when you're a dinosaur and it's like hard to explain this to certain people.
And consider also, yeah, that's very true. I'm not going to deny any of this. Also, it turned out she was right anyway because YouTube actually did delete my channel at one stage, so
yeah,
I had no income at all. So this was my fallback to drive an Uber, and I've been touch wood. I've been lucky enough that YouTube's done all right, and we haven't had to go in Uber for any other reason other than for a bit of a crack and to pay car off and sort it out. I got in car the other night, and we do a little bit of a series on Behind the Ramble now. So we're doing Taxi Tuesdays.
Oh, you're really good, you know.
Yeah, you know it, mate. You know it. And I end up in Tarn, don't I? I end up in Cal's neck at Woods, and I always, because I can't shut up, I always just you'll get a sense as to whether they want to talk to you or not.
You don't shut up though, ever.
So, well, that's fair enough because he didn't. He was sound, to be fair. And I always get in cat. So I always start it off, hey, hope you had a good night or whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. And if they shut you down straight away, you just button it and you don't talk. This lad, as you know, Cal.
Oh, yeah.
Chats back. So
1.5.
Picked him up in town. Oh, you into football, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I follow a bit of Barnsley. He's a Chelsea fan as well. However,
he follows a bit of Barnsley. He's chatting shit.
Because he's been to a few Barnsley games because his mates are...
when he was this big, yeah. Oh, no, I actually saw him at Donny Away, so he got me.
Yeah, he said Donny Away. He says... I don't know whether... I think I said to him, do you follow any of it online or all like that? He says, do you know what? I says, do you follow a lad called Cal Fowler who follows Barnsley? And he says... Bloody hell, I played football with Carl at Kexborough and all this sort of thing.
Blah, all right, blah, blah. Chill out.
I know. Well, I can tell him exactly where you live as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to drop it now. Tell me phone number. Fucking hell. Yeah, Kexborough Chiefs, everybody. Yeah.
Oh, well, he can't. He clearly don't watch you all the time because he didn't recognise me straight away, and I'm on a stream with you every single week.
Oh,
so
no,
I
I
was
don't
like,
think he's that
"All
arse.
right,
He's
all
not one of
right."
them ones.
And he went, "Actually, now I've seen your face. I recognise." And anyway, blah blah
He's
blah.
lying.
Long story short, I says we've got to. He says we've got to message him, send him a picture of us together. So it's just a small world, isn't it, mate? Where I'm picking up your mates in and around town. Chuffing balmy.
He's got some tutty and all. I hope he sent you a tip, mate. Honestly, he's got some brass in.
No, I didn't, mate.
He didn't.
No,
Don't surprise me. He's a very tight bastard.
Well, there you
Honestly.
go. There you
Clown.
go. That's sort of lads you knock about, innit?
Yeah, exactly, man. I don't change
So-
the world.
So Donny 2-1 against Peterborough, mate. That's a decent result, in it, against the Posh, who were on a bit of an uptick.
Yeah, Peterborough were good. They'd won 4 in a row when he first come in. I think they've lost to Stevenage, maybe.
There's no
Last week.
shame in that. They're up in second now.
Yeah. You know what I mean. But like Donny, we said this a few times. Donny are not bad at all. And I did my League One review today. I'm taking a leaf out of your butt now.
Good
Did my League One
lad.
review
That's
today.
what
This
you
is-
do. That's how you
That's
do it.
live on the channel right now. And I said in it, there are definitely at least 4, but I think I could name like 8 teams worse than Donny off the top of my head straight away. There are so many teams that Donny will finish in front of. I think they'll be well clear of any danger. Like you have spells, don't you? Like Barnes were crap for a bit. Now we're obviously best in
United
the
were
world
crap
again.
for a bit.
Yeah,
Now we're
exactly.
playoffs.
You were crap for a lot longer than most, but yeah,
We'll
like
get on to that.
Donny are not a bad side at all. They'll be well clear.
They've got Billy Sharp. I know you like Molyneux,
my
but they've
God.
got Billy Sharp. So
Did
they're
he even
gonna be
play?
absolutely fine.
I'm having a
Of
look.
course he did. Of course he did.
Well, he didn't start, so he
Of
come
course
off
he
bench in 62nd minute.
They need.
And they were
Billy
already
Sharp.
2-0 up, so he contributed nothing.
They need Billy Sharp. Yeah, but he held ball up for him that kept
Oh yeah,
kept the
brilliant.
ball up.
But he's not starting in the wins.
All right, okay. Is this a
It
bit like
is.
how you
He's a
don't
decent
think?
sub option.
Is this how you think David McGoldrick don't contribute to Barnsley? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that. He contributes for 5-10 minutes, and when Urian brings him on.
Yeah, honestly, so disrespectful.
We'll get to it, Reds, mate. Listen,
the
these
goat
guys. What, you're
team
going to start
before.
wheeling him out when he's 100? Like you can't play him forever, can you?
Well, is it? Do you not think he's still got a bit at the level?
Oh, Sharp or McGoldrick?
Both.
Yeah, as bench players, not to start.
I
Like
never said
38.
they have to start the games. You've got to manage the minutes, but you can't disrespect the goats that came before you. So right, on to another town, Huddersfield Town. So 2 lots of results here to go through. They lost at Luton. How did they remind me how this Wigan, not Wickham or Wigan,
You all right, mate?
Wimbledon game went? Because I think there were a big swing of goals, weren't there, at one stage? I need to have a look and see when.
Wickham were winning 3 times. They went 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2. It went like that.
Oh, what it? I thought they were 3-1 down at one stage, Huddersfield.
No, it went, I'm sure it went a goal in front for Wimbledon every time. Yeah, it did.
Right. Okay. And they've come back. And to be fair, Wimbledon, we've talked about it before, not a bad side. Where are Wimbledon in league? They're 9th. So they're only
around it.
one place behind Huddersfield. Having said that, Wimbledon had lost 3 games coming into this one. Huddersfield, patchy at best. We had Ed on
I don't
last
rate them
week.
at all. I
You
really
don't rate
don't.
Huddersfield?
No, it's easy to say when fella's not in here, so I can't. I don't want to like badmouth his club straight.
Well,
to him.
neither of us have put Link in, have we? I don't think.
That's just his own stupid fault then.
So, yeah. It's,
Sorry, he might be there waiting. But yeah, no, I'm not being funny. I think Huddersfield the toss. I think the crap.
yeah, let me just.
I really do.
Why do you think that though? Because we weren't saying that at the beginning of the season. Do you think it's just the Grant effect?
No, I actually don't think it is. Again, referencing my League One video that I put out earlier, like and subscribe. Thank you very much.
That's a mistake. You can't keep going back to it, otherwise people realise that you're just pushing.
Oh,
You
well,
just
anyway,
gotta
guys,
drop
on
it
my
in,
video
drop
that I
it in,
did.
drop
Yeah,
it in,
on
let
my-
it simmer,
All
and
right.
then yeah, so okay.
Are you guys selling? Are you selling a course you or something
It's
like?
a bit desperate. Well, actually, it's not a bad idea. Actually, it's not a bad idea.
Okay, man, you'd probably sell it to now somehow.
Why aren't you a Rambler anyway? Why aren't you on Patreon with me? Why are you doing that?
That's too far.
Okay.
That's too far. That's below belt. That one.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. But yeah, anyway, Huddersfield are crap. I think it's a mix of Grant being shit, but also, some of them lads that they've got are on big money, and I think they think they're better than what they are. And you like him for some reason, but Dejan Charles is shit. And his biggest example of this, he is awful. No, he's crap. He's rubbish. Let me look at his record. He scored 2 in 8 games. He got 0 in 18 last season for Huddersfield.
How's he done for Bolton before that?
Well,
I'm just asking, as a player, how's he done? Look, and you say things like 0 and 18 games. It's a damning statistic. But how many minutes did he play? Were he just coming on for the last 5 minutes every game? Because that don't.
But is that not an even bigger indictment of where he is? If he can
No,
score so many goals, no, but if he can score so many goals at Bolton, be bought by Huddersfield for a big fee, and then they don't want to play him because they're seeing how crap he is.
Who's a better side, Bolton or Huddersfield?
Bolton easily.
So he's scoring more in a better side.
No, or currently Bolton are better than Huddersfield.
Yeah,
but I don't think season's gone by. Where did they even finish last season? Bolton, like mid-table. Like they've been a playoff side while he's been there. Yeah, he got 17 and 16 goals for Bolton in them 2 seasons.
At League One level. At League One level.
Then he's 30 now. He's like he's not maintained the level since going to Huddersfield at all.
Oh yeah, but he's not been there a full season yet, has he? And I'm not. Look, I'm playing devils a little bit because the record speaks for itself. No, the record does speak for itself, but you can't write a player off as completely useless.
But what? So 2 goals in 26 games?
No. But again, you haven't got the context as to how many minutes he's played, have you?
I'm having a look now. I'm gonna go and count them all.
Right,
you count every last minute.
You can't.
No, he's had a mixed bag.
There's a difference, though, isn't there? If he's played 400 minutes or if he's played 2,000 minutes,
I agree, but I think it also shows that he's not rated by last manager who brought him in. Who I forgot who. It was Duff, wasn't it? I think that maybe brought him in, or were he gone by then? They paid good money for him, and they don't rate him enough to play him. So if he's not getting minutes, then they don't rate him enough to play him. And if he is getting minutes, then his goal record's crap. So
it's either that, or there's other things that go into it, though, Cal. There's this system that they're playing. We've seen players come to Sheffield United, Cameron Archer being one who played really well for Middlesbrough, and then couldn't work in our system because we were playing one up top or we played him out on left. Is Dion Charles playing up front in a 2 like he likes to do? Is he playing up front on his own? Is he playing wide right, wide left? We don't know.
It looks like he's playing up front in a 2. When that fella come in a few weeks ago, he was saying that they've changed system, wasn't he?
You mean Ed, one of our loyal callers? Ed. That's who you mean.
Oh, I'm not good with names, mate. Sorry, I forget yours half the time.
No,
sorry, Ed.
No, you don't.
But yeah, I don't rate Huddersfield at all. And I think, like, just using him as an example, because they've got other ones, like Herbie Kane's another one, come from Barnsley, absolute tubby custard, should not be a footballer at all. He is a fat old lump.
Tubby custard.
He is. He's an absolute belly monster. It looks like Monster Munch advert guy. He is huge. He should not be a footballer. They've got a lot of these blokes that are on huge money. They're just crap, and they think they're much better than what they are. Dion Charles, you can just tell when you look at him. He's like, Wimbledon at home. They've had how many shots they had here? 25 shots. He scored none. He got hooked because he's crap. He's rubbish.
Herbie or Tubby or Dion.
Well, they're both. I think they both have a weight, to be fair. But yeah, I think they're both crap. So many overhyped, overpaid players in that team. Plus, Grant's not that good.
I think you've changed your narrative on Huddersfield then recently, haven't you?
Yeah, because you can't just keep saying the same thing forever if it's clearly not right.
No, but like, only a few games ago, we were still thinking they were a good side, but maybe it's not clicking for Grant. And now there's so many overrated players inside.
Because it's got to get to a point, where it's got to change soon, surely. Well, yeah, in terms of what we're thinking.
I take your point and I raise you Sheffield United, where we were all doubting whether the players were actually as good as they'd been last season, whether it was just like they were playing over their levels and now they're playing under their levels, and there's a huge stark difference. Over the last few games, and yes, it's only 3 games, but the quality has shone through, and we are looking like our old selves again. And we'll come to Sheffield United, obviously, but I think if they're decent players for level, Dion Charles is a prime example. He's shown that he's got it at the level, not just a 1-season wonder either. By the way, if they can get him in right system and playing, like in a similar way to we were playing at Bolton, they've got a goal scorer on their hands. They've got decent.
But they've got Alfie May and Taylor as well. They've got a forward line that they spent like £5 million on.
They've got decent forwards, haven't they? They've got decent forwards at Huddersfield, so they should be doing a lot better than they are.
Yes, no, I definitely agree with that. They should be doing it. I think it's both. I think it's a mix of Grant not being good enough, but also players have got to take accountability. I think it's too easy to just point at dugout and say change him until it works. Like a lot of these players sold Duff the proper shoved Duff under bus last season. They brought a few decent ones in, like your Ledsons and them type of players that they brought in. But across board, I just don't think they look rate cracking, and that they've got a lot of big names on big money that they've spent big money on, and it's just not worked. With a lot of them that's coming, we did the exact same thing, and you just got to accept it for what it is. Crap.
Okay, so they got a Cardiff next up. There's not a lot of fixtures in lower leagues to look forward to because for some reason there's like a
FA
weekend off
Cup.
and then they don't play till next. Oh, is it Thingy Cup?
FA Cup Saturday, yeah.
No, okay, that'll be it then. So they've got a Cardiff next up, Huddersfield. Cardiff, who have just returned to top of league, who you said were crap and won't win league.
They won't win league. I never
okay.
said the crap. I've never said the crap.
Okay.
You're trying to twist history a little bit there. I think I said they'll finish top 6, but it won't be top 2. I stand by that.
Well, yeah, it's looking good, that prediction at the moment. They sit top. Yeah,
they will not win this league. No way.
Why do you not rate Cardiff as a top side in the league?
I do think they're a top side, but I think Bolton are definitely better than them. I think Barnsley are better than them. I swear down.
Hey, if we talked about Barnsley are better than, then there's nobody else winning league, is there? Let's be honest.
Yeah, Bolton are better than Barnsley.
So you reckon that's 1 and 2, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's Bolton 1, Barnsley 2. Yeah, I really do. I swear down. What do you think I'm going to sit here and lie then? No, I don't want I think it'll be Cardiff and Stevenage top 2, and then Bradford, Lincoln, Stockport, Bolton.
Look, delusion helps content, and I love it that it's genuine delusion as well. It's not forced. It's not something that you're just trying to.
How is it delusion? If I was saying it and we're 24th, yeah. But like, I think I've seen enough so far. What 16 games in at least for Cardiff?
Mid-table. You're 10th.
We've got more games in than everybody in division. If we win them, we go top of the league.
You're 7 points. No, if you win your game in hand on Cardiff, you're 4 points behind them.
All right. Well, we've got games in hand on like Bolton's and Lincoln and them boys. Then more games in hand. Cardiff. We've got 1 game in hand on Cardiff. We've got 2 on Bradford, Stockport,
You've got 1
Bolton.
game in hand on Cardiff.
We've got 3 games in hand on Luton.
You've got 1 game in hand on Stevenage, who are second.
I'm not. Yeah, and there's games in hand against both of them too. I don't care. I don't care. When we win them both, do you know what I mean?
If you win all your games in hand,
lowest place.
If you win all your games in hand, you can't climb above 3rd.
Oh no!
Oh no! I'm just saying. So you've already got you running away with 2nd place. Automatics. It's a done deal.
Because we're going to get stronger post January as well. That's what I'd say.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing in January?
Hopefully, bring some players in that have got functioning legs. That'd be nice.
Well, we'll talk about Barnsley in a minute anyway, because next up is Bradford City, who have dropped a place down to 3rd, but they did win 1-0 against Exeter City last time out.
How's that worked?
I think, did Stevenage have a more convincing win? Because there's only 1 goal in it. There's only 1 goal in it between Stevenage might have played twice. Actually, I don't know. However,
they did. I think.
So Bradford won. I mean, it's a routine job in it for this one. Exeter are away from home. They're down in 20th. It's the 2nd loss in a row. Bradford needed a win, to be honest, to pick themselves back up again, because they'd started. They hadn't lost too many, but they were drawing way too many games, and it looked like they were going to start to slip down, certainly in those playoff spots. So they just keep a little cheeky 1-0 to keep them in and amongst the automatic discussion. And it's just a bit of a straightforward one for Bradford, isn't it?
They didn't run away with it, though. Exeter, I think they had like 20 odd shots. I'm looking at. They had 19 shots, Exeter, away at Bradford. They did score early on, though, didn't they? Bradford scored in 20th minute. So I'm glad for their sake that they did, because I feel like if they start chasing games late on and they shove too many men forward against someone like Exeter, no disrespect to them, but then that's where I think they'd slip up, like they used to do more or less every season in League Two. That's a proper League Two fixture that they've had in the last few years. So to come out of it, regardless, especially like you're saying, if they've not won in like 7 games or something, you're not bothered how you get them, are you? Good win.
No, true.
Good win.
Speaking of League Two, Plymouth Argyle down in 23rd, I think I saw.
Yeah, they are.
Shocking return from Plymouth. So lost their last 4 in 5. Bradford travelled to Plymouth. Obviously, it's an horrible place to go. No matter what position in league Plymouth are in, it's an awful place to get to.
Yeah.
So you have to always take that into account, that it's not ever going to be too easy in that respect. And I do think that plays a part. But you've got to fancy Bradford to pick up the points here, haven't you, surely?
Yeah, and Plymouth, that Tollage got sent off for Plymouth.
Yeah,
so they didn't score many goals anyway. They've got 19 goals in 17 games, plus he's been sent off. You're back in Bradford, aren't you, really?
Yeah,
plus they're good against decent
12
sides. I know Plymouth are 23rd, so it don't make sense, but in terms of like personnel-wise, I think Plymouth are a top half team, so Bradford will fancy that defo.
Yeah, Plymouth conceded most goals in league as well. So you'd fancy Bradford to go down there and take the points, to be honest. So
Yeah, well.
second from top, going to second from bottom. Anyway, we finish on the second best team in the league, apparently. Tell you what, a very credible draw against Stockport County. Stockport, who are, you're welcome, who we're coming off back of 2 straight losses, but our big spenders in the league. Ollie Norwood were out. I think he's out for a little while. I think that's played into everybody's hands, really, in this recent little dodgy run that they've been on. But yeah, it's still, whatever the weather, it's a good result to go to Stockport and come home with something into it. You've got to be happy with a point, surely.
Not really.
Really?
No, and I think I'm not on my own here. A lot of Barnsley fans are thinking same, like it's disappointing that we only drew. Because first half, we should have been iron dry first half. We should have been like 2-3-0 up in first half. We proper put it on them. And then second half, we just went out to defend. Because Urian, this is what I mean, like post-January with Barnsley, I think we'll get a lot better. Urian does not trust Arthur's bench at all. I think if it were up to him and he were being serious about who we'd bring on, he'd have like 2 people on bench because he's not interested in using someone. They brought McGoldrick on in 86th just for like 10 minutes. But we're 1-0 up, so it's just like a keep baller. And then as soon as we bring him on, we concede. It weren't his fault at all. I'm just like...
The lack of respect for David McGoldrick.
What do you mean? I'm giving him his respect.
No, not necessarily. Why are you waiting until 86 minutes to bring on a legend?
No, I agree. I do agree with that. But then we brought Ogbeta on in 77th, who was a left back. And we went to like a back 5 for the last 15 minutes. All we did second half would defend. But it's because Cleary went down injured. We've got nothing to bring on for him because no one can do what he can do as a winger. Like, his squad depth is so poor, which is why I think like if we get to January and we've not spent anything in a year, we've got one of the lowest wage bills in division. If we do not spend in January, then we will never, ever, ever get out of this division ever.
So what do you need in Jan? And do you think the board will back Urahan? Or does he have to get him? Does he have to literally show that you're in a playoff spot by come January for them to believe that there's a chances or there's a reason to spend?
But I don't know why are they owning us if they won't spend in January? I don't know what their long-term vision is if they are willing to hold on to us and not spend in this Jan. We're a team that's full. Well, with the incomings that we've made is a 38-year-old McGoldrick and a bunch of kids that have been thrown in and are starting every week.
He's not 38, is he?
He is now. It was his birthday on Saturday.
Oh, right, okay.
Have that. So that's how much you know.
Have that,
Jim.
Yeah,
have that. If he come out with him a frame.
He's only
I think McGoldrick will go into coaching staff for real, aren't me?
Do you think he's losing? When you say he doesn't really trust his squad, I mean, he's only coming on in 86th there. Do you think McGoldrick's included in that, though? He thinks he needs an upgrade now in that sort
I don't think so. I think that the striking department makes sense with us because McGoldrick knows he's not going to start now because we've got Dunn. So why would you start anybody other Dunn when he's top goal scorer in the league? So you need someone who's going to be accepting to come on in minutes that he is doing, which is McGoldrick to a T. And then I think Dunn said in maybe pre-match interview to Stockport, like the first people there every day are Urian and McGoldrick. So he's got him. He must have him in there with like tactical side of things and shape and all that stuff. He obviously trusts him and he brings him on. There's no point us going to spending money on a striker when we've got Dunn on bench or we've got Dunn there and McGoldrick on bench. Yeah, but we need a winger at least. I think we need a centre. Yeah, we need a winger, a centre back, and if the decent quality, I think that's it. Okay. I'd rather just get proper.
That's not bad, is it?
No, but it's like I don't want to go and. I think I've just had my standards stripped away from me with these owners. I think that's where I am because I'm not thinking like, oh yeah, let's go and have 2 top strikers. Let's have 2 really good wingers, for example, on each side. Because then it's just like we just know we're not going to do it. So from realistic side of it, I think a winger and a centre mid or a winger and a centre back, even if they're up to it, it'd do me straight away.
Okay. But they'd come in to start then, wouldn't they?
I don't think you're going to start over what we've got, though. I think we've got to bring players in who aren't going to dampen us too much, who aren't going to be too far away from as starters, because we start really good and then it dips off as soon as we bring a subs on. If we can bring Cleary off and bring like Jallo's injured at the minute, he's not far coming back. But if you can bring a winger on who can do what he can do, then you don't have to bring a left back on, go and sit 5 at back and invite cross after cross after cross.
Changing system just so you can get better players on pitch.
That's where we're falling at minute. But like I said, if we're in and around it, Jan, if we're not too far off top 2 in Jan, I fully believe me.
You believe anyway. Let's be right. Come on.
No, I was joking every other year. I mean it this time.
Okay. Right. Moving into Big Boys League.
Yep.
We're into Championship. Hull City continue to be a bit of an anomaly, really. A bit of a difficult to predict, it's probably fair to say, because they've lost to an in-form Ipswich, which is no shame for anybody in league. I think Ipswich can go anywhere and get a result.
Yeah.
Stoke City, it's a brilliant result because Stoke are in fourth and Hull going there, coming from behind, I think, as well.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic result to go to Stoke and get a win. We've got Stoke up next, which...
It's a tough game. That Stoke are a really good side.
Yeah, they are. It's a tough game. No messing about with that. And they've got Borough up next. Who, I'm not quite convinced by Middlesbrough, if I'm completely honest.
I agree with you.
Despite their position in league. But what do you make to Hull?
It's hard to be the winning with Middlesbrough because they've brought this new gaffer in. So it's hard to have a clue anyway now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So what do we reckon, mate, to Hull?
I like him. I really do. That Joe Gellart's been so good for him.
Yeah,
I think he's got like 12 goal contributions or something like that. And I didn't even know how long McBurney were out for to start with. How long's it been now? It's been
a little while, hasn't it?
It's been at least a month,
About
surely.
a month, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah, and they're still chipping away 7th. Man, they're a great team. They're a great team. They do concede a lot of goals, which is a problem. But
it's come at similar time to he's had his second kid as well. I don't know whether that's a fortunate injury. Bit of paternity leave there. I don't know. It's come at right time for him. So I think there was a strong chance that Sheffield United were going to go back in for McBurney in the January window. I don't think that's the case anymore. I do not think that's the case.
We'll buy him.
Yeah, I think honestly, if we hadn't have changed our fortunes, I think we would have put some money on the table to try and go get McBurney back, because him and Wilder have got a really strong relationship. McBurney wanted to come back to Sheffield United, and Sellers didn't want him. Basically, he asked to come and train with us. And we said
training
no.
with Barnsley.
Yeah, and he couldn't. We'd said no to him. We don't want him training with first team because we don't want him, which is ridiculous. Because obviously he's then gone and proven a point at Hull. But yeah, good result for Hull. And can they do it against Borough? What do you reckon? Borough going to
at Hull? Oh, I don't know. They're very hard, these fixtures this weekend in Championship.
Have you done your Championship predictions video yet?
No, not yet.
Aren't you? When's that
very,
out?
Very tough. It'll be Wednesday, I think.
There you go. All right.
Thanks, everybody. Or maybe Thursday, because FA Cup, in case there's a funky FA Cup on Thursday or something, maybe Friday.
Okay.
It'll be Wednesday or Thursday that it comes out.
Get the notification bell on so you don't miss his updates.
I don't know. Do you think Hull could get top 6, genuinely? You said no last week, I'll just remind you.
No.
Is it because of the goals conceded thing?
No, I think they fall away. I genuinely think you look at the table now, I think you've got to make room for Ipswich. You've got to make room for Southampton. I think Millwall are stating a really strong case. And I think watch out for them Blades as well. We'll come on to that.
Oh, God. I think I agree with what you're saying. That's a good way of thinking about it, actually. Like, you know Ipswich and Southampton. And
it's the Leeds United issue, isn't it? Because they're trying to justify, have they got enough to stay up? Well, who are they going to finish above?
Yeah.
They might finish above Burnley and Wolves, but who else are they going to get in front of?
Yeah, I agree with you.
And I don't think Hull are finishing ahead of Ipswich or Southampton.
Because they're finishing in front of Preston and Bristol City, yeah?
Yeah, they could. But I don't think they'll finish above us either, if I'm honest.
Oh, you're absolutely lost, man.
We can come to that.
Come on, then. Come on.
No, but not even that.
Let's have it.
Can you see them finishing above Birmingham? Can you see them finishing above Leicester if Leicester start putting it together?
Oh, yeah, but that's a big if, innit? Leicester are crap.
They've got some great players. They were crap at weekend, but they've got some great players. And Leicester are 4 points off Hull City. So it's as much as it looks impressive, because
it's very tight, isn't it?
The league is so squeezed. Then I think these teams that have been flirting up top, Preston, Bristol, Hull, I do think Stoke even
in next few weeks. They've got Middlesbrough at home, Wrexham at home, and Millwall away. Next 3 games, 3 tough ones. So we'll see where we're at in a couple.
And I'm not saying they won't ride a bit of momentum. That's a brilliant result to go to Stoke and win.
Yeah.
But it's also a sign of Stoke being shaky as well a little bit. So
they're going to finish in front of.
We'll come to that, mate. We'll come to that. Look at this. Something to make us both smile. This arrow here will not change. You know the one in the top left? That
Yep.
will not change all season. That is where they are. That is where they're staying. I think, is it another 6 off today?
Yeah, and they've got away with it.
Yeah, they have
Big
got away.
time.
It should have been next season, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it should. It's ridiculous. I'm not being funny. They could have saved every points deduction. They're going to go down as lowest points ever without a deduction. The honking shite.
Yeah.
So they have proper got away with it. And there's a new thing that's going on, and it's doing me head in. And I see fans all over the place, and it's proper like your dads, you know, like your age of fellas. And it's like people that have got football badges. The picture
knowledgeable.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. People that have got football badges. The picture. And it's like, I can't believe you're punishing fans and not owner. It's like, what? What did they expect to do? These are the same fellas that were singing like "When Derby Die" and stuff like that, and running around with coffins when we went into admin. Like they're the jokers, man. Absolute clowns.
It's EFL just trying to get him an owner, isn't it? Trying to give him a fair check for a new owner, so it's more attractive.
It's the job at end of day. But like, is it because this guy, the main fellow who works for him, this admin fellow, is a Wednesday fan, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a Wednesday out. Yeah.
All right. So there were none of this when Derby were in shit, was there?
It's crazy. You'd have thought there'd be some integrity sort of checks and stuff like that, because referees can't referee their own. They have to declare who they support and all this sort of thing. Administrators who make decisions and stuff, it don't quite work like that, does it, for some reason?
That's ridiculous. If they come out with like Chinese trillionaires, there's something going on, I'm telling you. He wants investigating that bald fella.
Yeah, he does. Well, to be honest, they lost at Millwall. No surprise there. They almost got a result against Preston. Yeah. I don't know whether you followed it, but it was 2-2, and Wednesday got a penalty.
Yeah, they gave that McNeil for hat-trick, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
You can understand that because they've got no to play for him as a kid.
Sentiment of a sense. And yeah, you're right. You probably
want a striker, though. Surely, I know he's only a young one, but if a striker can't hit, should be net from there.
From 12 yard. Well, he didn't anyway, because Preston went down to the other end and scored straight away and nicked all points.
Do you think they'll go down as worst ever, points-wise?
Yes. Oh, mate. And it could be worst ever without deduction as well, because if you look at it, they've got...
They're going to be on -10, aren't they, now?
They'll be on -10 now. It's only showing us -4 on mine, but they've 1 win and 5 draws. That's 8 points after 18 games.
Will they? This is a question for you. They'll get off negatives, won't they? They're not going to finish on negatives. I think they'll get at least 10 points.
Well, they've got 8 points after 18 games.
They should get up to...
They should. So they're just about going to squeak over an average of 10 points for half a season. So yeah,
so I think they finish on about 6. That's what I'd say. I don't think they get to 10. To 10,
so that'll be like points. 16 points won on the field.
Yeah,
incredible.
That's what I think they get to.
Incredible, but they're a very attractive club to go and get.
Very, very, very attractive.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Do you think they'll wheel Baz out for next season in League One?
Yeah, 100% they will.
That's
100%. And they'll probably do it for League Two as well, following year.
I'm not being funny. Like, yes, they're crap and everything. I reckon they could drop him and be a better football team. But just because he runs club and everything, they just won't drop him ever, regardless.
To be honest, when we played them and we beat them, in fact, we'll move on to that because I think it's up on here. Oh no, it's not on this one. But when we played them and we beat them, all you do is take him out of the game, put somebody on him, and they've absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So yeah, that were very pleasurable. And we're moving on to the successful side of Sheffield. We are up to the heady heights of 19th, which is appalling for our season and our expectations. Yes, sir, you would like to make a
comment? Just can we get some? I want to get some negatives in there with you quickly. Your owners want to merge both Sheffield teams.
Who says that?
Oh, here we go. You're gonna drop some. I've got some connections, aren't you? Is that what
no, I'm not dropping any. I'm not you, mate. I'm not. Well, I'm talking to Josh Windass this week. And he was asking me what we thought. No, mate. No, I'm not saying that at all. Rumours were that the Sheffield United owners were one of the parties to make an inquiry about Sheffield Wednesday. If that is the case, it's absolutely ludicrous because neither side would want that at all. I would never say I can speak for the entire fan base because I can't. But every player I spoke to has been like, nope, never going to, with the exception of 1 or 2 that usually play Devils. It's a case of nah.
And thinking, yeah, but we could have like 50,000 seats and do one
a 60,000 seater stadium, a super club. Well,
would you stick that in Barnsley and all, or would you think it'd go in like?
It'd be an empty ground, so there's no point building 60,000 seats, is there? There'd be 2 Phoenix clubs in Sheffield, and that'd be how it'd go.
It's just classic Americans, though, innit?
Well, that's the thing. If there is a sniff of truth to it, it's either that they don't understand the region, or they don't care.
Probably both.
It could be either, or it could be both. Yeah. So they might not care, and they might want to do it anyway. And if they do, then it'll be a new super club, and Sheffield United and Sheff Wednesday, as we know it, will cease to exist, and there will be Phoenix clubs that will all turn to. But it won't happen anyway, mate. It's never going to get any further than initial discussions.
I'm going to say EFL won't even allow it, would they? So it's just a pointless talk anyway. No. God, that would be funny though.
What's next on your negative list that you want?
No, that's it, mate. Well, you're 19th and shy, but other than that, we can get into positive.
I want your opinion on why we are. Well, that's the word that you've just said on our family channel. But why are we rubbish? And well, we just won 3 on spin.
You'd be 19th, so you can't be that good. I'm playing devils. I'm playing your game here.
You're not really, are you? You're not really, because
I know you're not crap.
Right? Okay, that's the first clip that we're having.
You're obviously not bad. You won 3 in a row. If anybody seriously said that they thought you finished 19th this season, they're lying. So obviously you are not that crap as your performance suggested for first 14 games or whatever it is. Obviously, recently you've been scoring goals and you're better in front of goal. So
yeah. So we're unbeaten in 4. We've won last 3 on spin. We've scored 3 goals in each of the last 3 games. We are turning a corner. The tests for Sheffield United keep getting tougher, I would say. Sheffield Wednesday were the first game that we won convincingly. Yeah. And on paper, for any other team in league, that is the easiest fixture to play anyway. But for us, it's pretty tricky for obvious reasons.
Yeah, but then it turned into an easy one, didn't it?
It turned into an easy one. We didn't know what sort of test we were going to be up against, but you have to get up for it, and we did. Portsmouth, we then played at home. And
Another easy one.
Portsmouth are a difficult team to break down, and we were getting there. We were on top, and then at about 40 minutes, they have a man sent off and give away a penalty, and then we run away with it from there, and we did a really professional job. So you're still going into Leicester thinking, well, we've played a crap Sheffield Wednesday side. We've played 10 men at Portsmouth at home. We're going to Leicester now. This is a proper test, and we rushed into a 2-goal lead. Then we got a 3rd goal. And we're absolutely cruising. And we had a really nervy second half, it has to be said, where they threw everything at us, which you had to expect them to do that.
Yeah.
But we held on, and I thought we played well. So overall, we were certainly a game of 2 halves. But I think it'll do confidence at players world of good to go to Leicester. Not many, look, they've been playing useless themselves this season, but not many teams will go to Leicester and come back with 3 points. Especially if they sort this
proven as well,
Yeah, if they sort their manager out, because I don't think he's been up to much since going there, even though
he'll be in trouble soon if he enters.
He bought his own job, but it's I think if they get a decent manager in there, some players they've got at their disposal are class for this level. So
I'm just looking at your fixtures now for the rest of the year. So do you truly believe? I know you answer anyway, but do you truly believe you'll finish top 6?
I don't know. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion. I think there's a lot of things still have to go right for us.
But you think
I've more belief now than I have had at any point in the season that we can at least make a play for it. And I think a little bit like you were saying with Barnsley, if we look anything like in January, which I think we could do, I think if we're mid-table and we say 6 points off, because at the minute we're something like 11 points off, but if we're 6 points off playoffs come January, I think owners might push the button and support Wilder and go for it. So I think there's a couple of reasons. The Gyro Riedeveld coming in has been a really shrewd signing.
Yeah,
he's got 2 Wilder signings, 2 free transfers, and he's coming in centre midfield, and that has allowed Sidney Peck a more of a free role, whereas Sidney Peck were being asked to sort of protect the back 4, which isn't his bag, and he's looking a lot better now. Sidney Peck, that goal that he scored, which ended up being the winner,
top joy,
Even Carl Fowler has to admit that were top class.
Yeah, of course. I'm not that daft, mate. I do admit when it's in front of me.
And
that's a very goal.
The Blades Ramble's own Patrick Bamford. What a signing he's been, by the way.
Oh yeah, have you spoken about it?
I spoke about it last stream. Yeah, last year. Then, so yeah. But
Very
for
good.
your audience, they might not know about it. Cal, if you want to tell them about it.
Yeah, Jimmy sponsored Patrick Bamford because he's got too much brass.
No,
That's what it is. He's got money to burn, so he's thought, well, how can I piss this
speculate,
up all? I know,
speculate to accumulate. That's what that's called.
I know. I'll get to Patrick Bamford. Yeah, he's short of money, isn't he?
Do. Bamford is a rambler. Do.
Oh.
Bamford is a rambler.
Are you going to do a vid with him?
Of course I am. We'll sort some out. Don't you worry about that.
God, it's an expensive vid, that. Jesus Christ.
But
yeah,
you can get. I hear you can get him for about a tenth at price at Barnsley, so you'll be all right. You'll be laughing.
How would you know?
Because it's Barnsley, innit?
You live closer to Barnsley than Chef, have you know, young man?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's right.
Respect the place. You're taking money out of our town, going and picking up our lads.
I'm not even in your town.
You were when you were picking fellas up.
I do, yeah. That your pals.
I don't know, you know. I'm trying to think if I'm going to say it or not.
I want to know if you're going to say it or not.
Thing is, Stoke at weekends are tough. If you come out of that and win, I'll be very impressed. But then Norwich and West Brom are both toss, so I'd expect you to win them anyway, to be honest with you. Birmingham's tough. Wrexham's very tough. Stoke away, yeah, you've got 3 tough ones, haven't you? From 20th to...
Is Birmingham that tough now?
Of course it is. They're not that cracking it up away, in fairness. They're not the best side ever.
And is Wrexham really all that in a bag of... I know you have to say that because Josh plays for...
No, mate, I'm not being funny. Look at their own form. Ipswich... Wrexham's recently, they've been really quite good. They're winning most weeks at home.
In Orlando.
I don't think you get top 6. I think that's a bit silly. Again, for speaking about teams that you think you've got to make room for, there's too many points between you and Middlesbrough. There's 14. Regardless of what you think of Middlesbrough,
Not
you're not
chasing Middlesbrough for top 6, are we?
No, but I'm saying I'm gonna name 6 teams that'll finish in front of you.
Okay, go on then.
Coventry and Middlesbrough, Millwall.
Yeah.
Any qualms? No, you all right with
that? I'm not convinced on Borough or Millwall. I'm not saying we'll finish above them, but I don't think. I think Coventry are the most convincing side in the league, obviously.
Well, yeah, you're about 30 points behind them. Yeah, you're never going to get them. Coventry, Middlesbrough, Millwall, Ipswich, Southampton, Birmingham, Stoke, Wrexham. I've got 8 there straight away.
8 all finish above. They all finish above us.
Yeah.
A little bet on that.
Why would it? Well, you're going to give me decent odds then. I'm not going to take evens with you, am I? Why not
8
go and
teams,
request a bet on Twitter?
Quick. Coventry, Borough,
I'll
8 teams, straight off top of my head.
So why would I give you evens?
If you want more, I'll give you more.
Why would I give you evens on that?
Why wouldn't you?
Because I could just type some letters in on Twitter and get better odds instead. So why would I give you it? I'll tell you what. I reckon you finish lower than 8th. Then I'll give that.
This part of your Twitter sponsorship, is it?
I will give you 9th or higher.
9th or higher.
Yeah.
And that's our bet.
Yeah. I don't think you finish 9th or higher. So I'll give you my 8 and +1 plus a random one. I get
9th and higher.
Yeah.
We need to, in fact, get it in comments what you think the forfeit should be for the loser of that, and I will take that bet all day long.
Right, done.
Right.
You think you finish 9th or higher?
I do think we finish 9th or higher.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Now you've said it, you're already regretting it. So I can tell.
I'll double down on you right now. I might just give you 10th just for a laugh, just to really ram it home. I'm not going to give you 10th. I'll give 9. No, I'll give 9 for higher. I'll give 9 for higher. Done.
9th or higher. Wow! Come on, the 9th place Blades. I love this. Right.
How many points are you off there?
Our last team before we give out the Didsy Award. It is Leeds United, mate.
Get in.
8. Get it, he says. So
look at that graphic. Oh, incredible. You know what? It makes it even sweeter, the fact that they were in game as well. That makes it better for me. If they'd have lost like 7-0, it'd have been boring. The fact that they thought they had a chance is really, really nice.
Did you watch bits of Connor?
No.
Oh, mate, honestly, it is pure gold. And I know we're advertising for him, but he's his pal anyway, so we don't care, do we? But I love nipping. When Leeds are losing or when they're losing last minute or something, I just love nipping over. In fact, he just laughed. It was definitely going to happen, weren't it? It was always going to happen. So, yeah, it was funny. But anyway, so they go 2-0 down to Man City. It's all over. Oh, but wait, no, it's not. He switches to a 3-5-2 and
Yeah, tactical
2-1.
masterclass. Keep him in. Keep fire.
2-2. Tactical masterclass indeed. And then they obviously nip down in the last few minutes and win it to City. But do you think this buys Farker more time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I saw on Twitter, it said, if he loses the next 2, then they'll sack him. I saw it saying.
Can't.
But I think it has given him a little bit of something. The fact that they didn't go and get absolutely battered. So they may be thinking, he could do something here.
Do you think they sack it? Well, they could, couldn't they? Because I can't remember who's up next after Liverpool. Is it Man United? Is it?
Mate, the fixtures are a joke.
Brentford away? I don't know.
Brentford away, which is an horrible place to go. Then Palace, Sunderland away, Liverpool, Man United, Newcastle.
Because you keep thinking like, well, you can't sack a manager like just before Chelsea and Liverpool because then they're on hiding to nothing. But then Brentford away ain't an easy place to go either. So it's not like you're going to give. It's not that you're going to give a new manager a nice cushioned game to get started, is it? Because there ain't one really in Premier League. So it's not looking great for Leeds. And I think what you have to say about Leeds is they always have a go. This is my interpretation looking outside in. They always have a go. It's just whether the quality is going to be there, and it's just not been this season. So I think you have to admire the fact that they go at teams, but they're just not good enough. So
but you know what I'm going to admire, right? If this one, I reckon in a couple games there'll be 10 points off Fulham. That's what I would say. They are currently 6 points off Fulham because you're looking at Forest and West Ham who are above them currently. I mean, we all know Forest jury's out on that, innit? Forest are going to pull away. So if we want to just play a silly game and say that West Ham might be dragged into it for a bit longer, then they're going to be, I think, at least 10 points off 16th by Christmas. So they're finished. They're done. It's over.
I'll just point out somebody who's...
And our mate knows and all.
Who's in the chat.
He knows. Don't get me... I will get my DMs up right now. Right now. Right this second.
What do you want what's he sending his DMs?
Because he knows they're going down. He said they're going down.
Zero ball knowledge. 8 miles away from camera too.
Yeah, and you're 80 miles away from Ellen Road, mate. Get a job. How's that?
Oh, mate. I am looking forward to New Year, I have to say. It's going to be good. Oh, mate. So Chelsea and Liverpool up next. You can't see him getting out, can you, really, unfortunately?
Nil point. In Liverpool, is Liverpool away or is it home?
I think it's
at home. They're both at home.
All right, so I've got it right. You didn't trust my graphics.
They might get something against Liverpool. They might nick a point.
Ellen Road, it's a bit of a leveler, you know.
Yeah. Where are they? They've got 15th best home form. Leveler. Get in.
Yeah, 15th for a side down in 18th. It shows that their home form is doing that. Must
but they've got to perform like a European level side to stay up, not 15th.
Oh no.
Well, they've got away second worst, only in front of Wolves.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying. So they're a lot better at home than they are away.
Yeah, but they're
not going to be 10th in home form, are they?
Well, you've got to be if you want to stay up. Where is Sunderland?
I know. I'm not saying they're going to stay up.
The 5th for home. We won't, nobody come into the season thinking, Stadium a light bit or a leveler. Everybody thinks it about Leeds, the crap. And atmosphere's overrated and all. I'm going to chuck that one in there while I'm here. And it stinks.
If you're watching the stream and you disagree, please don't unsubscribe from Ramble FC. Just Cal's got his own channel as well.
Timing of that. Wow, bloody hell.
Yeah, nice. One of them. So, who's getting the Didsy Award this week? You can go player, team, or both. And there's only one answer for team, by the way.
Oh my God. You say it every week.
I'm not saying it every week, but how have I said it every week? We've been crap this season. But I'm definitely saying it this week, and there is nobody that's changing my mind.
All right. Yeah, to be fair, there's nothing that crazy, is there really?
No.
There's nothing that crazy. I do think I'm going to put forward some different player, though.
Who's that? Is it Tom Cannon? Is it...
No, I'm going for Vimal Yoganathan for Barnsley.
Are you joking? When Sidney Peck scored 2,
I don't give a monkeys. One of them don't count. That come off that Palace fella. That were that were O'Hare's, wasn't it?
That were O'Hare, and it didn't touch the Palace fella.
O'Hare,
you can give it O'Hare if you want. I'm telling you now.
No, I don't want to give it to O'Hare.
Sidney Peck wins it.
No, I'm giving it to Vimal Yoganathan from Town Me.
So there's no bias involved in that at all, is there?
And that says you.
How many goals has Jürgen Nathan got this week?
1.
How many City
In one game. Away at Stockport.
How many City Peck got this week?
I don't know. Not bothered.
2, including winner against Leicester.
I don't care.
Away.
City Peck's supposed to be this absolute world beater, so he should be doing that every week, shouldn't he? Really? He's valued at 100 million quid or whatever you say.
What are you even on about?
Just waffling.
And we won Leeds here.
I bet you are. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me either.
Zero ball knowledge. Right, let's.
I'll tell you what. At least you're close to Ellen Road than he is.
Love the toilet brush disguised as a Christmas tree in the background. Cal says,
it's actually a Christmas twig.
Yeah, it is.
Or Christmas branch.
Cal, this is a family show. Yes, absolutely. He's no respect for.
There's an 18 plus at start when it
there is an 18 plus, and that's solely down to Cal Fowler.
Put him half from town.
Old Cal looks like he's going to read a novel out at the meet and greet at a library with the light.
By the way, what's everyone's thoughts on this? It's a whip it in a flat cap. I'd like everyone's thoughts, please.
We can see what it is.
Oh, this one. I really like this one. It made me chuckle when I saw it. It's dogs playing cards.
Hello, Jimmy. Hope you're well. Callie's new Conor McGilligan, but he's got a Barnsley haircut. Up the blades, up the delusional Barnsley.
Barnsley haircut.
Don't know.
True cut.
I'd say good evening to you, David, as well. Just I just popped in to say pup. That play up Pompey.
Yeah, mate, it is.
Wow.
Stockport was singing that, They were saying play up county. Ugh.
Play up county.
You know worse than for that, when Tottenham sing "Let 'Em Come" or whatever they do, or "No One Likes Us." You know when you nick someone's song.
We don't care.
Like with you with Rotherham, like all that greasy chip butty thing. Like honestly, when teams nick
you
song,
are.
It's rotten. Get your own identity, man. Honest to God.
I'm just going to get through these comments. I'm sorry. Jimmy nailed it. Was the third owner of the Jimmy, it was the third owner of the gambler who was behind all the AI system, and now, according to the I know it was, mate. I know it was. Is Cal sat in the boozer? Says Colcom.
At least you can tell what it's supposed to look like, and when it's more zoomed out, there'll be prints and shit on wall. It's all over the place, man.
See, Aiden says we should wear the opposition's team's top, but there isn't. We've said this before. There isn't that much of a rivalry between Barnsley and Sheffield United. As much as Cal tries to force it, because Barnsley haven't really got a team that they're rivals.
I've never once said that though. By the way, you know it.
Then it's just one of them teams that isn't big enough in the region to have a rival. So,
fair enough.
Loser has to get a Peterborough tattoo. Why would we do that, Benny? Why would we even consider that? It's just no. Fowler doesn't have a clue, says Windy.
True.
Cal gagging on Keith Andrews again. He thinks you've got an obsession.
I'll tell you what. Next few weeks when they've got them, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Jack says to Connor, cheers for Bamford, Con. Really liking the look of him. And Connor says he'll do well for you, Jack. He certainly will, especially now that Blades Ramble is backing him with a bit of sponsorship. Love that. Lee says it's Cal coming on for a guest appearance on the after party on Saturday, Jim. He'll be made welcome. Also, regarding the forfeit, mascot at one of the other team's home games. That'd be a lot.
Oh, God. That's rotten, that. We could do it when we play each other next year. That'd be good when we play each other next year.
We might not be playing each other next year.
You're not going up, though.
It might be Leeds versus Barnsley, and I'll give you a Premier League perspective on it.
But you're not going down either, mate. Come on, man. You're not that crap. You've admitted it yourself. We will play each other next season.
You think? In Cup?
But we bet you in that and all. So
yeah, because we put kids out.
What the worst Barnsley side in my lifetime? Bet you.
Did you see?
Have
you seen the after party?
I've no idea what it is.
Are you joking me?
No. If it's on Saturday nights, mate, I'm watching Tarn. I'm out with the
It was on Wednesday night. It was on a Wednesday night when we beat Portsmouth at home, and we went into a hotel and we had a party afterwards, and I streamed it live.
I've not seen that. Oh, that's a risk, that. Oh, could go off. Oh, no, wait, on a school night, it might be all right.
You're invited on Saturday, mate. Lee's inviting you to after party for Stoke at home. If we win, we'll be having an after party. We'll be in hotel. Dogs Mint Cal says, I can see you shaking head, by the way. Yeah, Dogs Mint Cal says, up the mighty pole.
It's from some fellow in Medwall, I believe. I forgot his name, though.
Have you got an
Made in
obsession with
Yorkshire, on it.
dogs?
If I were an Huddersfield fan, that'd be dangerous.
Dale says,
Shagging
Cal
them
shows
up.
the jawline. Nice.
Oh God!
Love Cal's videos. Thanks, mate. He covers
Thank
all
you.
of it. He's my favourite. Thanks, mate. Yeah, cheers.
That's one, Jim. You keep reading them.
When is Con coming back on the ramble? If he keeps
Oh.
doing stuff like this whenever he wants, mate. Whenever he wants.
It's
Will there be
too
any
busy,
streams
Con.
soon,
He
Cal?
drags you onto his shit all the time, and he won't do it for you. That's Connor to a T. That one.
Will there be any streams anytime soon, Cal? Please, I need watch-alongs back.
There actually will be soon. I don't know when the first one is though. Not this Friday. It might be Friday after, but soon.
Nice one. Right, we're going to leave it there, pal. So, just to reiterate that City Peck and Sheffield United win the Didsy Award. Congratulations to them this week. Cal, anything you want to advertise and let the people know you've got coming up before we go?
Nah.
All right. Well, we've got a new show debuting tomorrow night on Ramble FC. So it's the Man Mountain and Batman Lou that are going to be doing their Premier League and Championship reflections. So give that a watch if you can. But for now, come on, you Red and White Wizards. We're going to say up the blades.
Just press button.